Hi, I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture. Are you ready for the weekend? We certainly are. This is the weekend edition, and David A. Gaines puts everything together. Now, like we do during the week, we give out hugs. So, thank you for joining us. It's the weekend entertainment update. It's not cute not knowing, and now you're going to know. There are some exciting movies coming out this weekend. We're going to start with the Jennifer Lopez Jarrell Jerome movie, Unstoppable. It's the true story of wrestler Anthony Robles. He was born with one leg and he went on to become the biggest wrestler in the world. There's a lot of award chatter around Jennifer Lopez. She plays his mom. Will this be the year? What a week for Kerry Washington. She got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Doesn't she look amazing here? Her new Tyler Perry movie, 6888, opens in theaters before it goes on to Netflix. It's the true story of the African-American women who went overseas during World War II, making sure the soldiers had mail. Well, we're finally going to find out about Jamie Foxx and his medical emergency that happened last year. Jamie Foxx is coming to Netflix. What had happened was in a new comedy special that a lot of people are buzzing about. What will he reveal? I've got some Super Bowl info. We know that Kendrick Lamar is the entertainment for halftime, but before the show, it's always the pregame. You got singer Ledisi. She is going to be doing Lift Every Voice and Sing. Grammy-winning artist John Batiste, he is doing the national anthem, and Trombone Shorty is going to be doing America the Beautiful. Now, speaking of Kendrick Lamar, he's going out on a major tour this year with SZA. They're calling it the Grand Tour, where he goes all around the world. Another big tour is Mary J. Blige next year with Mario and Neo. I had a chance to interview Mario this week, and he was amazing. He's got a lot going on. The new album, Glad You Came. He's in a BET Plus holiday movie, Style Me for Christmas, and he's going on this tour with Mary J. Blige and Neo. They could be coming to a city near you. This is going to be the fourth and final season of Bel-Air. The dramatic version of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Huge hit on Peacock, but now the show is ending. One thing about it, they really introduced us to some talented, and I mean talented actors. When the fourth and final season kicks off next year, there will only be 8 episodes. It's going to be probably broken up in 2 parts, but 8 episodes of Bel-Air is going to air the fourth and final season on the Peacock network. What a show, and what an incredible run. Let's talk about the Carters. You got Beyonce, who's coming out with a Cowboy Carter art book, and her husband Jay-Z, who just turned 55, he's also coming out with a book, The Book of Hove. It's 432 pages. It's kind of like one of those coffee table books, and if you've ever seen The Book of Hove, that exhibit that was at the Brooklyn Public Library, then you can just imagine how good this is going to be. It highlights Jay-Z's career achievements. Yes, highlighting career achievements. The book comes in 3 levels. Get ready for prices between $120 and $2,000. And now it's time for Ask Auntie, where you ask me questions and I put on my readers. These are a new pair that I got. I told you I do Zelo. And they were a new pair that I just got. Aren't they cute? They go with the hair and everything. It's time for Ask Auntie. Jill Never You Mind 7229. Patty, what did you cook for Thanksgiving? Did you try Patti LaBelle's sweet potato pie recipe? I didn't. because I use my mom's. My mom made a great sweet potato pie when she was living. And what I did, I actually was teaching my 9-year-old niece. Somebody got to pick up this cooking for the future. I taught her how to make it, and my mom made, like, I don't like to deviate from my mom, so I didn't do that. But I made 7-Up pound cake, which came out really good. I do my own cranberry relish. I learned how to make it. Now, I know there are those, Patty, you ain't using the can. Where's your ocean spray? I had both at the table so the family members wouldn't have a meltdown. As a shout out my cousin Pam. But I make a really good cranberry relish. A really simple, I make it good with ginger and brown sugar and cinnamon sticks, and it comes out really good. Those were the two things, because I did all the cooking. I did all the cooking. Wait, at the end of the night, I had to sit there and say, we're going to have to rethink Thanksgiving. We're going to have to rethink, but I love cooking. Paula Bright, 3864. Patty, if you had to live somewhere other than Philly, where would it be? I know you don't want to leave Philly. Even though I'm not a fan of cold weather, I had such a good time in Chicago. I felt really at home in Chicago. I really did. I said, my husband's probably in Chicago. Maybe that's why I feel so. But I went to Chicago and just had a wonderful, wonderful time. I often wonder, what's it like to live down south? I went to Charlotte, North Carolina a couple of years ago. Had a wonderful, wonderful time. But I would like to get in, like, traveling more. I don't know where that's going to fit into my life, but I'm going to say Chicago. I thought it was an amazing city. Sammy Allen, 9566. Why was Shabuzi humiliated at the CMAs? Let me tell you something. There are people who are uncomfortable with Black people entering the country music world. Forget that Black started in country music. He has had the longest #1, the biggest country hit of the year, and it didn't make any sense. Shabuzi has had an incredible year with that Tipsy, the bar song. It's been #1 for weeks on weeks on weeks. There are people who are not comfortable. They mad at Beyonce with that Cowboy Carter. That's coming out with the doggone Cowboy Carter art book. But there are some people, and there are so many African Americans who are in that country genre, and she really helped to, like, open the door for other artists to come through, and they can sing, and they are good, and they've got good music. But there are people who do not like the door widening. Now people are like, stay in your lane. They want people to stay in their lane. John Jackson, 1466. Emmy, Grammy, and Tony winner Cynthia Erivo was asked about her long nails during an interview. I saw that. They want to know how she went to the bathroom. That was funny. Do you prefer long or short nails, and why? This is short. Now, I know some people are like, damn, they long. I don't like them as long as a Cynthia would, but these are short. I had to do a lot of cooking over Thanksgiving, so I cut them down, but I prefer a nice nail. Not overly, like I look like I can't wipe myself, but I like nails. I felt like I was born with them. And when I had my son, because people say, well, what did you do when you had a baby? I just had them cut down a little bit, but I still had a little bit of nails. We learned how to rock with each other. Final question, Sim Sensible 7604. What do you feel about artificial intelligence, AI, becoming the main communication technology used more and more in your media career? I'm scared of it. You know, they're doing things where they can, like, mimic your voice, but nothing beats the human touch. Nothing beats the human touch. You can do all this AI, artificial, nothing beats. There's nothing like, y'all know I'm a radio girl. There's nothing like the warmth of a radio personality, just giving you that feel that you feel that connect through the radio. I'm terrified. I think it's scary, but nothing Nothing beats the human touch. They may try to replace you with the voice or the technology, but let's just say electricians are always going to have a job. There's some jobs, ain't never going away. You're always going to need a plumber. You're always going to need an electrician. You're always going to need people who know how to do computers and fix computers and all of that stuff. But I am terrified, and I think it's very scary. All I can say is nothing beats the warmth of a real person. You can mimic and all of that stuff, but nothing beats the warmth of a real person. I really hope you enjoyed this weekend's edition. David A. Gaines puts everything together, and woo, he does such a great job. David, appreciate you. The notification bell will let you know that we're here. We do come up early on Fridays. Leave your questions for Ask Auntie, because I am going to answer them. You can just leave them right here, any question that you have. Subscribe to the channel. This week you don't miss what's happening during the week. You get to check us out on the weekend. Leave a comment, give us a thumbs up. We want it all. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture. Thanks for joining us.